People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now people, the first part of the video is called, was Private Renil King, was he taken out by friendly FIRE, or was it the work of some gunmen, some smuggler? People, based on information that is out there, and I am speaking specifically about the incident that occurred, we are speaking about on Thursday night in a place called Milk River. I am speaking about in Clarendon, where it is said that a joint military team, POPO and soldier, went on a big, we are speaking about DRUGS interdiction. That means that they went on a big bus. And people, according to the information that is out there, it was said that they came under fire from the smugglers, from the gunmen, and he got hit in the head. Now people, that is information that is out there. And if there is one thing that we know about the POPO and the soldier, they will lie, they will cover up, because basically they don't want to be sued by this private family. I am speaking of Mr. King's family. So people, are they lying? Now people, let's analyze the situation, and people, this is based on some information that I got from the street. And people, if you understand anything about the channel, you know that this channel is the ears to the street. Whatever I say, it is the gospel, point blank and period. Go and check the record. Now people, what happened, I got a phone call and a voice note, and the person said to me, I have some very important information based on what happened as it pertains to private. We are speaking about King. So I immediately responded and said, send me the information, send me a voice note, send the video, rate, lele, blue, blah, blah. However, the person said that he is hesitant because he know that he could get in some sort of big sort of trouble, because he knows that that information can cause some people to basically lose their life. So therefore, he was hesitant. However, he sent me a voice note, and people, in this voice note, there were some damning allegations, and people, you know that I can play the voice note, you know that I can doctor the voice note. However, I am not close to my computer right now, so therefore I don't have access to make all those changes, and I am not going to put this person's voice out there for it to be manipulated and re-edited and can't find out who he is. So I am going to leave that alone. However, it is in the vault. Point blank and period. So the point that I am trying to make is that rest assured that I have that voice note and I can deliver it if needs be. So anyways people, based on the voice note, he said that the man was taken out by friendly fire. He was conned up from the back of the head. Now people, when we think about the whole fact or the whole circumstance, based on the information from the soldiers, based on the information from the security minister, we are speaking about Dr. Horace Chang, he said that it was a major operation. He said that they got credible information, they got all sorts of intelligence, and they knew that a boat was going to be there, packing all sorts of, we are talking about weed, we are talking about all sorts of Bob Marley. And people, based on information, based on the evidence, it is said that a boat was found, and also in excess of 2,900 pounds of the green stuff. So people, let's analyze the situation like I said before. This was supposed to be some major operation, so therefore we would have anticipated that only the best of the best were going to be there. I am speaking about POPO and soldiers. I am speaking about sharpshooters. And people, if you have sharpshooter from the POPO and sharpshooter from the JDF, how is it, what is the likely possibility or probability that we are speaking about one of the POPO or one of the soldier basically get conned? And in this case, I am speaking about the soldier, I am speaking about Mr. King. Now people, what happened to the suspects that were there, that were allegedly packing this boat, packing this speedboat with all sorts of greenery? People, nobody got conned up. However, based on the information, it is said that, like I said, this incident occurred on Thursday, and then on Friday, 3 persons were taken into custody by a joint POPO and military team. We are talking about JDF and JSF. They arrested at least 3 persons that are supposed to be suspect that were on the scene on that night. And also a 4th person basically surrendered himself on Saturday. So people, we are speaking about 4 persons, 4 out of 4 that were allegedly there on the spot, were taken into custody or either surrender. Now, people, the point that I am trying to make is this. Don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. Whenever you talk about smugglers, you have to talk about some serious people. You have to think about the worst of the worst. However, you do have some persons that smuggle. They are just trying to beat the system. They are just trying to make some money. They are just about the money, the moolah. We are speaking about the greenback. They are just trying to make, we are speaking about that quick come up. However, most of the times or some of the times, they are not dangerous. Now, people, when we look at a case like this, all we want is truth. All we want to be said or the information that we need is if it was friendly fire or if it was taken or if he was taken out by, we are speaking about the ops, we are speaking about the smugglers. Because, people, the truth and the fact that there is repercussion either way. If it was done by friendly fire, we know that the family is going to more than likely sue this person. And even if they don't sue the state, sue the government, sue the JCF, JDF, the whole operation, they are going to get monetary compensation either way. However, if it is done by negligence, more than likely that amount is going to increase. So, people, the essence of what I am trying to say is that we have to ask the question, is there some sort of cover-up? Is there some sort of deliberate cover-up? Does the people that are in charge, or do the top people that are in charge of this operation, do they know what is going on? Or is there some sort of cover-up from the person that were there that made this mistake? If the mistake was made, because, people, like me say, based on the voice note, we are speaking about allegedly. However, when we analyze the situation and analyze that only the best of the best should have been in that operation or on that operation, we have to ask the question, how is it that a soldier get caught up? However, none of the suspect, because, people, remember, based on their information, based on their intelligence, they knew exactly what is going to be there. They should have expected the worst. They should have expected anything, because, people, like them say, who fails to prepare, prepares to fail. So, people, may just say, were they doing their job or were they being negligent? Was it, we are speaking about a non-deliberate, we are speaking about action by one of these POPO and the soldier that caused this man to lose his life? Because, people, the truth and the fact that when we think about the repercussion of those 4 suspects, now, people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. Wrong is wrong, and if you are smuggling and if you are caught, you should do some sort of time. However, if you are not responsible, if you did not cause this man to lose his life, and people, don't get it twisted again, if you are doing some sort of smuggling and POPO come for you, I know that we're speaking about in America, and somebody lose their life, you are also going to be charged. So, people, the point that I am trying to make is that were those smugglers responsible for that man to lose his life? We are speaking about deliberately. And, people, don't get it wrong. I am not saying that if the POPO or the soldier was responsible, it was deliberate, because it could have been accidental. So, people, at the end of the day, all we should want is that justice is served, and whoever is responsible, they should be held accountable and basically fess up, talk the truth, and don't make 4 other persons get locked up. We are speaking about for some deliberate. We are talking about first class. We are speaking about first class of slap away. People, it is wrong, and like me say, they are smugglers. They should be held accountable. However, let the crime fit the punishment. Don't make it excessive. Point blank and period. So, anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, and I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also, please subscribe to this channel, and when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now, people, the next thing that is popping in the news is an update as it pertains to Constable Francis. I am speaking about the 27-year-old constable that was taken out on Friday night in a place called Pretoria Avenue, that is off Waltham Park Road. Now, people, based on the information that is out there, we know that he was taken out by a man, and they also caught one of the alleged, we are speaking about gunmen, we are speaking about a person whose name is Kevor Johnson O.C. Bonways. Now, people, based on the information that I am getting, it is said that the place, Pretoria Avenue off Waltham Park, it is poorly lit. And it is also said that the JPS made several attempts to make sure that those lights were corrected, to make sure that the place isn't as dark as it was on that Friday night when this man lost his life. However, people, it is said based on information that the JPS went by there with the POPO. They went by there on several occasions. However, the people them demand them from the area, run them and say them don't need anybody for basically make the lighting better. Them want the place to look dark. Now, people, obviously, if you live in a neighborhood and people, the truth and the facts that the legal, law-abiding, tax-paying citizens in that neighborhood, they were the ones that were calling JPS and POPO rete lele. So therefore, they want better for their communities. However, these criminal elements in the community, they want the license to basically stay off or stay out or stay dim because they can strive better. Them can basically do what they do better. So people, as you see, based on the history of what has been taking place in Jamaica, whenever the POPO and any sort of gunmen come in sort of confrontation, usually it is going to be advantage to the POPO. However, in this case, we say it was 1-for-1. We say one gunman and one POPO were taken out. However, the POPO did not have the advantage because more than likely the persons living in the neighborhood, they know the roads, them know the back road, them know the dark place, them know the alleys. So therefore them can bob and weave and get where or take with themselves. And in that case, it was said that the POPO basically roll upon a group of men and they basically exchange. We are talking about fire. And after the SMOKE, we are talking about one POPO, one gunman was out. So therefore we saw that they lose that advantage. So therefore we say the criminal elements, they had the advantage in that case. Now people, this is a case of negligence. And people, the thing that we see that Jamaica is reactive, it is not proactive. So therefore, if you pass through most of the garrisons and people, I was driving last night and I look and I said, boy, them places are dark. And people, the truth and the facts that why is that so? Because you're putting these POPO and these soldiers in harm's way because them can't see what they are doing. And they can be pounced upon, they can be shocked and awe. And people, in this case, we see that that is the case. So the point that I am trying to make is that if Jamaica, if the JPS, if the government would do their job and stop being so irresponsible and negligent, more than likely more POPO can basically be saved, more soldiers can be saved, more persons won't be basically victims every day because of the circumstances in their community. So my point is that it is advantageous to the criminal elements. We are speaking about the violence producer because them can work better in the dark because they know how to maneuver. They know how to take away people things and take away people life and take away themselves. So people, me just said, Jamaica needs to do better. The government, the security forces, they need to do better. They need to make sure that they are proactive instead of reactive because we see that whenever you are reactive, it is costing persons life. Point blank and period. So people, the moral of the story is that it seems as if it takes something drastic before people react. And we saw that the Prime Minister and we saw that the SSP for the year, we are speaking about a person whose name is Wayne Cameron. And we also saw that the POPO Commissioner, we are speaking about Major General Anthony Anderson. They have vowed to basically use all sorts of resources. And basically they are sending out a warning. They are sending out a message to those criminal elements that feel as if they can pounce upon the POPO, that they are going to basically put in all the resources and make sure that they are captured, make sure that they are apprehended. So therefore they are sending out a stern message and a very serious warning. Make sure that you right your wrongs because you are going to end up, we are speaking about captured or also meet your demise. We are speaking about 6'6", point blank and period. So anyways people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.